Financial stress is impacting parents, and Volkswagen is suffering due to Chinese electric vehicles. Today, I read an article on CNN Health written by Kara Alaimo titled, "Parents Are Not Okay Right Now. Here's What They Can Do." According to the author, parents are struggling with the high costs of childcare, education, and healthcare. They're straining to find enough time for work, childcare, and the mental load of parenting. Here are my thoughts. I don't know how many parents in America today are keeping it all together. Life is expensive. Goods and services are getting more pricey than ever. Many companies want their workers to do more in a shorter amount of time. Some are being constantly monitored to make sure they are keeping pace. This creates a pressure cooker environment at work for countless people. To make matters worse, many haven't seen their wages keep pace with sky-high inflation. Throw children into the mix, and things get even worse. School supplies are very expensive. Clothes are expensive. Healthcare is expensive. And food is expensive. If the children want to pursue extracurricular activities, watch out, because this is going to cost a lot of money, especially if they want to get involved with travel sports. Some parents are getting home equity loans to afford travel sports for their kids. Getting back to the article, the author referenced the U.S. Surgeon General, who issued an advisory warning. He said, "The pressure that parents are under has become a public health problem." Some 41% of parents reported they can't function most days because of stress, and 48% said they're completely overwhelmed by stress. This is according to a 2023 American Psychological Association survey. Here are my thoughts. Stress can be a killer. My heart goes out to parents who feel overwhelmed right now. I hope they can find ways to relieve stress so they don't develop health problems because of it. I know parents love their children, but they don't need to be Superman or Superwoman. Now here is something interesting. The author said, if parents are stressed, kids can get stressed. Children were twice as likely to have behavioral or developmental or mental disorders and 4 times likelier to have poor mental health when their primary caregiver had poor mental health. This is according to a 2021 survey. Well, my friends, I hate to hear about this. It's a tough world. I feel bad for these children who are stressed and scared right now. Some may be worried about what is going on in their family. They don't know how to solve the problems that their parents are having. Some may grow up and be haunted by what happened when they were younger. Some may have difficulties having healthy relationships because of the childhood stress and trauma. I know people who had terrible childhoods, and they have struggled as adults in a variety of ways. It is sad to see. What do you think about all of this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Here's some more bad news today. I read this on CNN Business, written by Hannah Ziadi, titled, "A Very Serious Situation. Volkswagen Could Close Plants in Germany for the First Time in History." According to the author, Volkswagen is weighing whether to close factories in Germany for the first time in its 87-year history, as it moves to deepen cost cuts amid rising competition from China's electric vehicle makers. Here are my thoughts. Auto manufacturers need to watch out. China already has phone manufacturers that are producing some phenomenal products with impressive specs, and they are selling for less than phones made by Samsung and Apple. One of those companies is Xiaomi. Compare the specs of their Ultra phones to what is available by other competitors. On paper, these look really good. Now they are making cars. If they can incorporate the same level of innovation into their cars that they have into their phones, manufacturers in Europe could be in trouble. I hate to hear about what may be happening in Germany. Volkswagen employs almost 683,000 workers worldwide, including 295,000 in Germany. I hope these people will be able to keep their jobs so their families are not impacted. The author of this article referenced the Volkswagen CEO as saying, "The situation is extremely tense and cannot be resolved through simple cost-cutting measures." I have to wonder, When may we start hearing similar statements from executives at automakers here in America? I worry that some who placed huge bets on electric vehicles could find themselves in trouble down the road. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I read another interesting article today. This one was on CNN Business, written by Chris Isidore, titled, "More than 10,000 U.S. hotel workers strike during Labor Day weekend." According to the author, more than 10,000 hotel workers at 24 hotels stretching from Boston to the West Coast to Hawaii went on strike early Sunday morning, disrupting travel during a busy Labor Day weekend. The author referenced Unite Here, which is the union representing the striking workers. The union members are not striking just for better pay, but also for better working conditions, including the return to automatic daily room cleaning that many hotels dropped during the pandemic. Here are my thoughts. I was talking with someone recently who was telling me how stressful it is to work in the hotel industry. Many of these jobs are not easy. I hope this union is successful. I'd love to see more hotels going back to daily room cleaning. Even though many say they don't do this to help the environment, I think a lot of it has to do with them wanting to save money, especially on labor. This way, management can increase profits for their owners. With what hotels are charging these days, they should be cleaning every day. They should have room service 24 hours a day, and they should be putting little chocolates on the pillows along with fun folded towels that look like animals like the cruise lines do. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I saw tonight that the Nikkei index plunged 3%. This was after the losses on Wall Street today, where the Dow dropped over 600 points, which was only about 1.5%, but the Nasdaq dropped over 3%. Let's hope the slide does not accelerate. If it does, some companies may look for ways to cut costs to prop up their stocks. I hate to think about more layoffs than we have already seen in the past year. Some Americans are ill prepared to deal with being laid off for an extended period of time. Many have huge debt obligations and no emergency fund to rely on. This is the grim reality for countless people in America. Some young people today never lived through the great financial crisis. They have no idea how difficult that can be. I'm not suggesting we are going to see a repeat, but you never know. Some people out there feel as though we have multiple asset bubbles that could pop at any time. Let's hope they don't, so countless Americans don't have to suffer. What do you think about the drop in the US today and the drop in the Nikkei this evening? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.